Hi guys, this is Chris. I'm going to be doing a review video for my quick and easy double crochet beanie to try to help a couple of crocheters out and see if we can demystify any problems that may arise with crocheting, and that does happen. So let's get started. You're going to need some yarn. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's a really great quality yarn. It's really nice and soft. So let's look at the back of the package because there were some questions on that. Let's see, you want to look, it doesn't matter what brand you're using, but you're going to want to look for a number 4. Let's see if I can zoom in because it's not being very clear. There we go. A number 4 medium weight yarn. That's going to be key. If you use a bulkier yarn, you're going to need a bigger crochet hook. Now it recommends an I9 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and that is exactly what we're going to be using, an I9 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. You're also going to need a yarn needle with a nice big eye on it so you can tuck in your tails when you're done, and of course a pair of scissors. So let's go ahead and get started. So there's a question about this too. So you see your chain right here. We're going to go to the top. So there's our chain right there. You see right here where it's attached to this loop, we're going to go into the top right there and yarn over and pull through and pull through, and then just pull on that. Now you can still kind of see this hole in the middle, a little bit of light coming through. Just take your tail on the back side and give it a good pull. Hold your work and just cinch it down, and that will make that circle nice and tight. So we're going to go into the top here and then pull through and pull through. Now that round is complete. So that was our beginning of our 12, and that's round, considered round 1, this one right here. So we're going to chain up 2, and we're going to increase on this round as well, so we go into the same stitch again. Now on the next one, you're going to put 1 double crochet. And then the next one, you're going to put 2 double crochets. Okay, so you have a double, a single, a double. So increase 1, increase. Okay. So we're going to increase on this one because we did it in increasing. This was where we did 2 in each one. So this is our first row of increasing with a regular double crochet. So that was increase 1. Now this one's going to be increase 2. So you do an increase in the first stitch, and they're going to do, the next 2 stitches are going to be 1 double crochet in each, just like that. So that was an increase, 1 double crochet here, 1 double crochet here. The next one will be an increase, 2 stitches, and then the next 2 will be 1 double crochet in each. So I had a couple of crocheters ask me questions, and it was, let's see, T Went Natural, I like that name, and then Taboo Vance was asking me some questions. So I hope this is helping you to know what you're doing. The next round you're going to want to do an increase, excuse me, in the first one. I'm going to make sure I get both the front and the back loop right there. You're going to do an increase in the first one like we've been doing, and in the next 3 stitches you want to do a double crochet in the next 3, increase, double crochet in the next 3, so on and so on. So I'm gonna meet you at the end of this round when it's completed. So I will pick you up there. Okay guys, so I have finished my third round of increase 3 stitches in between and then increase, I don't know if you can see that, let me come up closer. So increase 3, increase. So if you're going to make this for a small child, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, maybe a 2-year-old, you can just go down on a crochet hook size, but a child size, small child, this would be perfect size for them. But I'm making this hat for an adult. I'm going to do mine and I will show you my finished beanie when I'm done. Okay guys, I'm back and I have finished my beanie. As you can see, it has all 13 rounds and it's fitting Miss Foamy's head quite nicely. I did want to show you that you can see the seam running down along the back here. So that's how this one ends up. I am going to be doing another video to show how the seam will be pretty much invisible, where it won't be so noticeable, let's say it that way. So go ahead and I'm going to show you how to tie in your ends. So you want to go ahead and grab your yarn needle and your scissors and let's do that. Okay, so let me tip this down, get a little better angle here. So that would be our hat, how we were working on it, like that. And that's our last stitch there. Alright. So what you can do just from this point here, I've already cut my tail. I made it kind of long, so you can just pull out like this and pull that down really hard. Let me come in on that so you can see that. And what I like to do right here, just to do it, make sure it's doubly secure, what I will do is I will go into this next stitch right here next to it, go into it like this, pull up a loop, and pull through, and just pull all the way through like that. And then I've knotted it twice, and then I feel secure and safe to know that it is secure and safe. So go ahead and grab your yarn needle here, and you're going to want to thread it. Okay, so we don't want to see our tails. What we're going to do is, because this is purple, what I would normally do would be to take it down and go into this way, but you're going to see it because of the yarn would be yellow. So I'm going to turn it, and since I have my purple going that way, you won't see it as much. So right here the yarn is coming out, so I'm going to go in right below it and just work into this stitch here. And we're going to go across, work into this next one, because if I go down here, you're going to see the purple yarn go across. So you're going to go down kind of in between the stitch to where it's going to hide that yarn. And you can go ahead and pull it out here, whoops, like that. Okay. And you don't want to yank it down like that, because then you'll have that V. So you just want to make it look as flat as possible there. And then you just want to thread it into here. Let me zoom in for you a little bit so you can really see what I'm doing. So you just want to thread it into here. See how you can just thread it in between here? And you really won't even see this. Now remember, this is the outside of the hat and that is the inside. So if you want your stitches to show up anywhere, you really want them to show up on the inside versus the outside. But I'm doing it on the outside so I can make sure, looking at it from the outside, so I can make sure that they're not showing up. So you want to go in like 6, 7 stitches, 8 stitches, wherever you feel confident. But remember, we knotted it twice. We want it to not come out, the tail. So I've gone into where I feel confident that it's not going to come out. and then just pull that through, and so you can see the yarn coming through there, just like that. You just want to pull it. You don't want it to like yank on it. You just want to pull it a little bit. Go ahead and take my needle off. And now, when you look at it from the front, as we pull, let me pan out there. So we're going to pull our extra bit through, and see, you really can't see it. It just blends right in. Then you just give it a little snip right here close, and presto bango, you have yourself a beanie. I'll put it back on this foamy's head here. And you're going to want to cut this inside tail, excuse me. But what you want to do first is give it a really good cinch down here, like grab it and really just pull hard. Sometimes the yarn will even break right there, but it's not a biggie. And you've gone over all 11 extra stitches with that, so I know it's secure. So we'll put it back on this foamy's head here so we can all see it and enjoy it. There we go. And there you have a hat. Make one for yourself or for a gift, Christmas present, for a child in need, whatever you want to do. So, so a great way to make this hat even warmer would be to jump on over to Haley's Hats, and she has a tutorial on how to line it with fleece on the inside, and it makes it super, super warm. So, so this is the hat I made for my daughter. Just a little beanie, and I did the ear flaps on there and everything. And then at her school, the playground is just out in the open of, you know, there's no buildings or blocking it or anything from the wind. It's cold here in Iowa. So I jumped on over to Haley's Hats and did watch the tutorial, and I put the extra minky soft fleece in there, and it makes it so cozy and so warm. So jump on over there and check it out, because it's really cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped out. But like I said, check back with us, because I'm going to be doing a video on how to try to make that seam less noticeable. Actually doing it in the round, even a double crochet in the round. So check back with us. Be sure to give us a thumbs up. And comment if you have any questions, or like you love us and you want to see more, if you have ideas of tutorials you'd like to see, and share it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a lot of fun in your future crochet creations. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.